Hello everyone. I thought Seemore would look rather dapper in a new hat. So I bought a rooftop storage box and a new awning. So join me and my dad in this video as we go through the steps of mounting it to the roof. I appreciate you watching. The roof box I chose is an Inno 320. And the awning is a Ailuyun 6 foot by 8 foot. After getting everything laid out, ready to go, we started by measuring the roof rails, and then we measured the roof box to make sure everything's going to fit up there. Next is the first of many test fittings. First we put the roof box on top, got it situated where I roughly thought I wanted it. After some more discussion, we put the awning on top, just laid it up there to see how it looked, see how everything fit. Because my roof rails didn't extend past the sides of the rails, I had to mount it inward a little bit. And I thought it would be an issue, but it turned out to work pretty good. So we took the awning off and did a little dance, laid it down and got it ready to mount the hardware. While we were looking to mount the hardware, we noticed that something had broken and there was these pieces of plastic lying next to the awning after we set it down. We eventually figured out what it was. I'll show you that later. But in the meantime, we mounted the bolts in the T-tracks for the brackets, dry fitted the brackets, and because they were a little long, I cut a couple inches off of them, sanded them smooth, and painted them black. We put the awning back on top, and I had to push it back a little bit further because there's a strap in the middle that holds down the cover, and I had to get access to it, so that's why they had to go back probably a couple inches from the edge. I squirreled a bit and decided to check the height of the roof box with it on the roof rails. We temporarily attached the awning to the roof rails with some zip ties, and then I did my first testing of the awning, make sure everything's functioning right, and we still haven't found what broke, so I wanted to make sure everything was working right. So I eventually got it all set up. It wasn't the most graceful thing, being my first time, but it seemed to be working just as it should, and I was happy about that. We decided to look around to see if we could find what broke. Eventually we did. It's just a small trim piece of plastic that turns out didn't really do anything, so I wasn't too concerned about it. Everything was functioning the way it was supposed to, and it was definitely a relief. So we took the roof box back off. We started getting the awning ready for its final installment. I marked the little rubber strips in the roof rails for holes for the bolts. And I removed the end caps for one side of the roof rails so that I could remove the bar and get it ready for the T-bolts. After cutting the rubber strips where I marked it, I installed the T-bolts, and then the rubber strip back over it. And then reinstalled the roof rails. Then came what was thankfully the last time we had to install the awning. We lined up all the bolts and then secured the nuts on the back to the bolts. Using a ratcheting wrench definitely made this a lot easier. Torqued that right down to specs. After fastening all the bolts, I checked to make sure it was nice and tight, but noticed that there was some movement in the roof rails. So I pondered that for a minute. So I decided a self-tapping screw would fix it right up, keep it from moving. And we put the roof box back on top for its final installation. The clamps are adjustable, so they fit a variety of roof rail sizes. Not a ton of room in this box, but for me, I think it'll work just fine. Because I put lower profile roof rails on my van, there was a clearance issue with the clamps for the box. So I made some spacers with a cutting board between the box and the rails, and it worked just fine. We noticed the cover for the awning kept popping open. I was concerned that it would pop open while I was going down the road, so I made some Velcro straps to go around the ends. It was pretty easy. I just took the straps, used a soldering iron to make a clean hole in it. And then I bolted that to one of the T-rails. And Velcro strap just fits in the buckle, and you can tighten it down securely. It'll keep those ends from popping open. So I got everything mounted, secured on top of the van. Just doing some final checks, and I'm going to pull the awning out, make sure everything works good, and see how quickly I can set it up. First time I set it up, I kind of struggled to get the awning all the way out, but I noticed whenever you put it back in the housing there, leave all the poles loose, and it makes it a lot easier. This crossbar secures the pivot arms, make sure they don't collapse inward while the awning is up. And there's also a light strip in it that you can use a battery pack. There's 6 Velcro strips that you secure the awning to the outriggers just to keep it from flapping around. Thanks to my dad for becoming my cameraman during this part.
Oh, I should grab you a chair to sit on.
I would finish it. We'll close the video with us hanging out underneath it. I'll just pan out and show the whole thing, let out the sun glare. With the awning all set up, check the door function, make sure everything opens right, nothing's rubbing or hitting the awning. Now we'll do a walk around, show you how everything looks, make sure everything is straight and secured properly. We checked the hatch already, but just show you that it doesn't hit the roof box or the awning whenever it's raised. Show you the roof box real quick. It's got a key that locks it. Come on, Shorty. Again, not a lot of space in there, but plenty for me. Probably not going to be holding a lot of stuff in there. Just some smaller items that I want to keep out of the van. Stuff I don't use that often. Use my handy dandy step to get back up there. Close it up. There's a safety feature built into it. You can't remove the key unless all the latches are secure, so it doesn't pop open while you're going down the road. And we'll wrap things up with a nice cold bottle of water.
Luggage racks,
Roof rails. Because I swapped them out for shorter ones, so it fit under my garage.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm just doing B-roll right now.
Oh, okay.
So we could do a...
I don't like it. Take it down.
I want to thank y'all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'll put links in the description for the roof box, the awning, and the roof rails I used. Also, on the drive home, there was very little wind noise, no whistling or weird vibrations, so it all worked out great. But let me put the awning away and you can see how everything looks mounted on it. I'm
Very pleased. Come over here, babe.